Alright guys, as per usual, every year I like to do a yearly anniversary thing for my channel. But I think this is the first time she's been in the video. Usually I just do it.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, I figure since 16 years is a, is a long fucking time to be doing YouTube. I think
Mm-hmm.
I figure there's a lot of stuff that I might not remember from the early stuff, and stuff she might want to mention that I might forget about it, or that she just might want to mention. So basically, we're just gonna like quickly go through the early days of me starting YouTube. Honestly, it's been more than 16 years if you think about it, because
Mm-hmm.
I had a channel back in high school, Super Metroid Lover. I don't know if any of you guys are from that era of me on YouTube, but if you are, let me know in the comments, because I'm honestly genuinely curious if anyone from like mid 2005 probably
Mm-hmm.
into maybe like early 2006 is, because I don't remember when it got nuked. I don't
Yeah,
remember
I don't remember
that
either.
I don't remember, but I do remember the last video we filmed,
Mm-hmm.
which was the first video she helped film, which was that with that crappy little
Yes.
red
Yes.
camera thing? Yeah, but I think we refilmed it with. Did we still use that again when we refilmed it on this one?
No.
So I wish I still had, because a lot of the original videos might still be up on that Windows Vista computer. I don't know. I'd have to have my dad dig it out someday. And maybe from my like 20 or something. I'll dig out
Mm-hmm.
some of the old stuff if it's still on there, if that hard drive still works. It's an old mechanical drive, so it might not work. Who knows? But that would be funny. But anyway, so the first thing we filmed was Castlevania 79 Tiger Hand. You guys probably remember seeing it on here, because it was the very first video I did on here. Because if you guys haven't watched it, if you're new to the channel, which a lot of you probably are not from like 2009 days, July
Mm-hmm.
14th, that's when it was. So a lot of you guys probably are from that time. But if you watched that video, I mentioned jokingly that YouTube deleted my channel, being like angry about it when I wasn't, because it was my fault it happened, because of that stupid R4 for the Nintendo DS video. And then I was way too descriptive in that video. I basically showed where to get ROMs, but you're not supposed to do.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
do remember
that was
that.
dumb. I wish I still had the videos, because my younger brother Patrick was in there, and he was like, I don't know, 12 or
Something like that.
13, and he did the intro for me. If I could find it, that'd be
Oh
really
my
funny.
god.
That would be hilarious if I could find it. But that's where everything started. And then when it got deleted, my first channel, Super Metroid Lover, I was like, well, screw it. I don't feel like doing another channel during high school, so I didn't do it till after we graduated.
Mm-hmm.
And then when did we officially start dating? Or we're just gonna say we were dating since we started talking.
Yeah, because we
What
never had an official date,
yeah,
so.
our first like date, I guess, was at our local Wendy's. That
Mm-hmm.
was the first. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, that was our date.
That was, that was our first day. It was a freaking Wendy's, and I don't even like Wendy's. Why did I even choose Wendy's? Why did we choose Wendy's though? Do you remember?
No.
So that was our first like date, but that's not really. Well, I guess it's kind of useful, because she's like half the reason why I was able to do it for so long. So anyway, that was our first date, and then blah blah blah. We started dating. We went to stepping stones, all that stuff. I don't know if we've ever talked about stepping stones. If you
Mm-hmm.
guys want to hear about our experience with stepping stones, like what the hell is the full name of the camp? Stepping Stone Center or whatever.
I believe so, yeah.
Because we still, I don't know if I still have you still have your old shirt. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
I still have my old shirt,
Yeah,
but
you do. It's upstairs.
it's a, it's a yellow shirt.
Yes.
If you guys want to hear more about that in a video of us talking about working with like special needs kids, and yes, I was also working with special needs kids, even though I am technically special needs, but I still don't like that term.
No.
I don't know why people say special needs. They say like differently abled or something. That's what people usually say nowadays. I don't think special needs get thrown. But it was it's a special need. I think it's still. It's still
Oh, I
exists.
still get emails from time to time.
The bad thing is no one there would be there anymore.
The manager that runs it still was there when we went and still asked me to work there.
Well, I know, but
From time to
I'm
time.
saying the kids.
Yeah.
Like all those kids are like grown
Well,
up.
one that I worked with myself.
Who? Robbie?
The little girl. Zoe.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was about Janie for a second.
Nope.
But she was already like almost
Yeah.
18, I think. The last year we did it. Anyway, well, I'm getting lost in the sauce here with Seven Toes. Like we did a lot, and that was when that one dude was trying to hit on you too. Which
Yes.
it's a whole story. If you guys want to hear a story about that, we'll do a separate video. It is a fun little like genesis as to why we started really dating and doing that. But yes, that's the motion. But anyway, so after all that, after we graduated, because we still did stepping stones, not to harp back on stepping stones, but we did it after. Did we do it?
No, not after we graduated.
So we stopped like 2000.
We stopped the summer before we graduated.
So we stopped
07.
we stopped 07. Okay.
Yeah.
So in 09, the year like basically the year after we graduated, she got her driver's license around that time. And that's what made me want to like restart the channel. I don't remember how the conversation went. I basically just was like, "Hey, could you come over and help me film videos again for YouTube? I'm thinking about starting another channel up." Because before that, I had to explain what handle games were, anyways. Back then, because she didn't know what it was, and that because you stayed over the one night I got Resident Evil 2.
Oh, that's right, I did.
You're the one that opened it.
That's right.
And wrote on the manual, which is it's still on there. The whiteout, it's not even that big of a deal. It's just funny because that gives that stupid thing character because that game's stupid. But she wrote high on it and like marker, and I'm like, why didn't you do that? She's like, oh no. I was like, you realize this is like rare, right? And she's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm never gonna sell it, so it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. But by the way, it's like $400
Oh, damn.
with the packaging. So you think I take the value? Well, I did too by opening it. So it's still like $200.
Well, you had me open it.
Yeah, but I didn't tell you.
Drop it.
Anyway. So around was that after I had started or before I had restarted? I don't remember if we got that before I started Resident Evil 2.
I don't remember.
Anyway, well, all I know is we after I decided to restart it and think about the name Handle Game Fan 89. 89 was the year I was born. Eventually, I just took that off and then Handheld Game Fan. God, I can't talk. And then I just changed it to that because people usually just call me that anyway. And then we'll get to why I changed it over to what it is now. But we'll get to that in a second. So when we were doing videos, I would call her on my cell phone and be like, "Hey, are you?"
Well, normally if it was during the week, you would text me because we didn't have the minutes. It weren't free minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At that point,
I keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's all minutes.
Yep.
We had to wait till like after 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And then yeah. Jesus, man, we're old, dude. I mean, look at this. Look what YouTube does to me, man. Anyway.
Well, at least I can see yours more than mine right now.
Yeah, you'd have to like.
Yep.
You can really tell, but you'd have to like really. Anyway, so I would text her or call her or whatever, and then the next day she would come over at like midday and stay for a couple hours, film videos, and then go back home. Because she hasn't always lived here. That wasn't until like 2011. Because I vaguely remember having a conversation with her grandma about
no conversation.
about them moving, and I was like, yeah, that's not happening.
That wasn't no conversation.
Yeah, she wasn't very happy that I basically sprung on her grandma. Well, not her, but her grandma wasn't happy that I basically sprung on them that I was going to be asking my parents to let her move in here, and she was like, they're not gonna say yes. I'm like, you obviously don't know my parents very well. They weren't super, like, my parents weren't super on board with it because we all, me, her, and my older brother had to share that small basement room downstairs. If you go back farther in my channel, you'll know the room setup, like the old GoFundMe videos, which that's what we're going to talk about next. Because I'm going to fast forward to like 2017, because there's really nothing like big up until that point. I mean, I did hit 1,000 subs and stuff like that on my own, which is nuts. Back then I thought that was like, I was like, oh, cool as shit. Like, I hit 1,000 subs. That's when I first applied for my monetization, and then realized that I can make a little money on YouTube. And by little, I mean very little money. Really, you're drinking Mountain Dew. That's bad. That's bad for you, man. I used to drink Mountain Dew so much.
You know what? I'm not having any coffee today.
Coffee's bad for you too. Coffee tastes like poop.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Wait a minute. I just thought of speaking of coffee. I didn't drink any coffee this year at too many games. Man, that was like a thing. But anyway, so go back to, yeah, this is be all over the place. But anyway, go back to 2017. So I don't remember the exact day it was. I know it was on a Saturday. We were out in the wheelchair van we had. Yes, I said we had. We do not have that anymore. Do I miss it? Kind of, because I used to call it the Enterprise. But
I miss it for the simple fact you were able to have your chair.
Yeah, this chair. If you guys don't know, we have 3 chairs. We have this one and 2 foldable electric ones.
But I don't miss the amount of issues we.
Yeah, that van was. It was converted from
a minivan
to a
wheelchair van,
which always can cause issues.
Massive.
Because we were having issues with it even before
almost monthly.
The rod thing happened.
Yeah, almost. It seemed like monthly we were having some type of issue.
But anyway, we were coming back from the flea market, and I just got a Sega CD Model 2.
Yep.
So
and that was the last.
I was super excited. I was like, hell yeah, I can't wait to go and plug it in, try it out, because I never had a Sega CD Model 2 at that point. And then I don't remember if we heard the noise, and then it started.
We heard it.
And we heard like a really loud knocking noise, like a metal.
It sounded like something hit the bottom of the van, but then all of a sudden smoke starts coming up.
Like a lot of smoke.
So then I pulled over, and we had at least 1 or 2 people pull over and check on us too.
Yeah, I think there were even
and a couple cops.
There was a cop or 2 at one point.
Yeah, like we had at least 4 people pull over, check on us to see how we were doing. Called your dad, and I'm calling my grandma because she was gonna send out AAA because she was with them at that point.
Yeah, but how was that?
This was when they moved back for a while.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Because
her grandma, her family's weird. Just
yes, very, very. We're not even going to get into it.
What is leave it at?
But the tow company was going to take. It said it was going to take over an hour, and your dad said.
And I remember too. I really had to pee too.
Yep.
Like
and
really
I gave
bad.
him my coffee mug. And I still cannot find a replacement for that coffee mug.
Which one was it? The big?
No, it was a small one from Speedway. The one had the handle.
I thought it was the one that had the black lid on it. That was like bigger.
No.
Because I really had to pee, man. Like when you're like in an emergency, I'll just find random bottles to like The easiest bottle of doing it what was that, and like a Gatorade bottle is usually my go-to. But anyway, back to what she was saying.
But then your dad asked where we were. We told him where we were at. He came, brought your mom's SUV, got you out, put you in.
Do we even have? Yeah,
that's the same one.
Is it, I was gonna say that's.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I was pretty sure.
He waited with the tow truck, or waited with the van for the tow truck. Had them stop here to drop off your chair.
Oh yeah, this chair.
Yep, this one.
This one you guys always see
because
me is...
here at the house we had just a regular pushchair and we had you in that.
Yeah.
But immediately still going for like an hour.
Yeah, but think about it. After that, it was for a while.
Yeah.
Like
at least I had the minivan, so at least it made a... Or not minivan, I had the...
Yeah, but remember you had to like force me to want to go out because I didn't want to go out because I got depressed after that. Cause like...
Yeah, and I would literally make him.
Yeah, because like...
Every weekend.
Because I wouldn't want to go out because I basically lost... I lost my legs, basically.
Yeah, you had no independence.
So it was a few weeks...
and then about... They had it for almost a month. Because of all the issues. They found more issues, if you remember.
No, I don't remember anything.
Tie rod. When they came and picked it up?
Yeah, I know that.
The tie rods were going bad.
I don't remember any.
It was a lot of issues. So we had it for maybe about 2 to 3 months longer after that. And during that time is when we got the first folding wheelchair. Because we went to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but
that was our first trip.
You're skipping over like a lot of stuff with the GoFundMe though.
Oh, what? I'm not.
You're glossing over the whole GoFundMe thing because if you remember when basically my sister, she's not really my sister, but
sister.
Basically, a close family friend of ours started the GoFundMe back like I think it was a couple weeks after that happened.
Yeah. About
and
3
then
weeks later.
I did the first video just talking about it. And then really nothing happened with it really that much. And then it was on a Tuesday that we did the live stream that really blew up. And I remember because we were at Taco Bell. It was
Taco Tuesday.
It was because they were doing some taco thing.
Yep.
Where it was like an NBA crossover. If a certain team won, you got like a free taco. And we had 2 free tacos since we were both there. And,
so, of course, I gave it to you.
And while I was eating both tacos because I'm fat, no, I'm seriously not. They're like, look, there's nothing. But anyway, she doesn't like that I have no meat on my bones. But anyway, so we were sitting there talking, and I was literally contemplating about quitting YouTube, just stopping because of all the stress and everything going on. And she was like, well, wait a minute, why don't you just do a live stream talking about just showing the, I don't remember how the exact conversation. Basically,
I told you to do a live. You said your phone, the phone you had at that time couldn't do live. So I gave you my tablet.
Yeah, we used her, which is really weird to have to use a tablet to go live on YouTube. Because I did this. Are we live? Are we live? I have that's what I did. I did that exact way. You guys, that video is still up. It didn't get deleted by the people that had my channel a couple weeks back. That's still, I did check. That is still up. If you guys want to check all the GoFundMe stuff, just go on my channel, just type in GoFundMe, and all that stuff will come up. But anyway, we came home because if you remember, we were gonna go to a game store.
Yep.
I don't even remember what the hell it's called.
I don't even remember.
But I know we were gonna go to the game store. And then I was like, fine, we'll do one last video, and that'll be the hurrah video. And then my throat's getting dry. No, I'm not drinking.
I didn't say you were.
But anyway, I came home and did that, and then people started coming in. We started getting like a lot of donations. Then there was a lot of people watching. Then I don't remember the guy's name that donated like it was like $1,000 or something.
Yeah, I don't remember who.
I don't remember his name. It was some like random dude too, and like I do remember I like was like bawling my eyes out when we
Yes.
like reached the goal and
And
a-
we were
after
live when
yeah
we reached it,
yeah,
which
and my dad was like, they're like, who just donated whatever amount it was. I think it was like $3,000 or something
yeah.
crazy like that. I could the GoFundMe still up. You guys can go look at the donations. The page is still up. It's just not accepting donations, of course, because I don't know if they just shut it down or the donation part of it, or GoFundMe does after a while. I don't know if my parents did that or GoFundMe did that, but whatever. You can still check the donations. But yeah. And then like after it ended, and then it still started like snowball. Like after we reached the
Yep.
goal, we thought it was gonna just stop there, but it didn't. We wound up getting like over $40,000. I don't remember the exact amount.
I don't
I'll
remember
thought
either.
I'll thought man, I don't feel like pulling it up because it's a pain in the ass to pull it up. But I know it was like 40. It was like $47,000.
Yeah, it was like 47
It was like
something.
$47,000 and some odd change or something like that. But that whole thing was just that's honestly what's kept me going for so long is that whole thing.
Well, that don't forget we have people from like around the world donating.
Yeah, no, like no, that's what I mean. Just everybody,
Yeah,
just like
like
the
it was.
like then when the guy Ryan that came and picked up the van for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that would. Before I go into that, if you guys want a good breakdown of everything about the GoFundMe, go watch Wavy Web Surf's video because I did help with that video. I didn't help produce it, but I bet he basically interviewed me
Yep.
through messaging and stuff. So all that information is like 99.9% accurate. There might be
Mm-hmm.
some missing things, but if you guys want to
Most of it's there.
watch that video, that what we all did with the money was all clarified and stuff. So, but no, we did not buy a new van with it. We didn't buy a new chair. Nothing. Well, we kind of did because I think part of the money went towards buying the one foldable chair. I think because we basically you you guys, if you guys are still around that help with the GoFundMe, you guys, I don't understand. I don't think you guys understand like what you guys actually did because like my parents still talk about it to this day sometimes. Like
Mm-hmm.
they still
I've
bring
heard
it
them.
up during Thanksgiving and stuff like that. They'll talk about it. And they're like, oh, well, if you would have done that video, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, no, yeah, I did the video, but it's because of the people that helped us. That's what it was. And it's just nuts to think that if we wouldn't have done that live stream, I don't know if we'd be here right now. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if we'd be in this house. So, because my dad never specifically said like we were gonna lose the house, but the way he was talking, I think we were pretty close to it,
Yep.
and that was scary. And honestly, it makes me think that all the stress from back then might have contributed to what happened to him now, because he's stressed out about it for so many years and pushed himself too much for so many years. Because he was just talking about it yesterday when he came to get, give us dinner yesterday. We were just sitting talking, and we didn't talk about the GoFundMe and stuff, but we just talked about how much he pushed himself. But that made me think about, well, maybe back then he was really stressing out, and maybe that didn't help. But I don't know, that whole GoFundMe time was like insane because like
Beyond.
for like a day, like there was a whole day I didn't even sleep. I don't think.
I think you said like 3 hours.
Like I'm pretty sure I had to take like sleep medication at one point, just so I would go to sleep. Like, and I think that when I did, I slept like 12 hours or something. Like
Oh,
that. I
you
slept.
really slept good when I stayed over that night.
What are
That's when you slept really good.
you talking about?
Before you took anything.
Stayed over. You were.
I had stayed up and had you lay down. When I laid
Well, you
down
made
with
it sound like you were staying somewhere else. You just stayed over.
yeah, I didn't mean it like
This
that.
was 2017. You were already moved in. We were.
I had you lay down, I lay down with you.
What a
That's when you got
dingus.
probably about 4 to 5 hours of sleep. That was about the most you had in that one day up until.
And then I was developing panic attacks too,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have those too.
Luckily, not as
Not
severe.
as bad, but I was literally having panic.
It was bad.
Just because of all the support and all the people coming at us from like all directions. I mean, we had people like, "Oh, you made everything up. You lied to blah blah blah." We had a ton of positive, negative people asking us for money. Like it was nuts. Hell, we had somebody like think that. Do you remember that? If I say this, I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember when somebody thought you slapped me or whatever
Yes,
during
because I closed the case.
because she closed the case and it sounded like that,
Yes.
and there
And
was
that was at the end of the video.
everybody's like, call the cops, she's abusing her or whatever.
Yup.
And I had to like tell me like no, that was the case. Oh, he's just covering. I'm like, why would I cover for something like that? I don't know. It was weird. And then yeah, and then like it just like yeah, I got a lot of viewership and stuff like that from that, and that's what made me realize what um Patreon was. That's when I first started my Patreon. Soon after that, it was like in June of 2017 or something like that. I didn't know what Patreon was. People were like, "We still want to support you. Do you have a Patreon?" I'm like, what the hell is Patreon?" And then I realized what it was. I was like, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea," and I've had it ever since. And Patreon is one of the biggest reasons why I'm able to still do a lot of videos and why you guys see a bunch of weird stuff on my channel. I have a stack of CDs right here that I've gotten with Patreon support and stuff that I've made videos on. And I have purchased some stuff that I haven't done videos on, but you guys on Patreon don't care. But the thing is, Patreon is probably the biggest reason why I still do the channel to this day. It's because if I didn't have Patreon support, I I wouldn't be able to do like get as much stuff as normally would. Because yeah, I don't get a lot of money. Like I get 120 something dollars a month, but that helps buy things that are video game related or whatever related that
Mm-hmm.
we might not have money for at the time because we have other things to pay for and stuff. And with my parents and stuff, like I, I normally would ask her or my parents for money, but back when you were working the stupid like daycare stuff, you weren't making like anywhere near
Mm-mm.
as good of money as you are now. Like, well, she's not making like crazy amounts of money or nothing. It's nothing like crazy, but she's making way more than she was doing daycare stuff.
Oh yeah.
But and that's why we're able to do conventions, and because my parents don't really ask us for like rent and stuff like that. But we are going to be doing that whether or not my dad wants us to or not, because he doesn't care, but I do. And I talked to my dad about that. We talked about that before, but that's why we're able to do conventions and stuff because my parents are so supportive of that kind of thing, and they know why we do conventions, and we've been doing conventions for a while. But yeah, like the Patreon is the biggest reason why the channel is still around to this day. Because if I didn't have Patreon, like I don't make nearly enough money on YouTube via monetization. Like I haven't. The last time I paid out was in. I could actually check, but you know what? I don't feel like it. It was like September of last year, I think. So, so all you guys think I make decent money on YouTube? No, I don't. You would think I do with the amount of subs I have. I don't even get that many views on my channel, which is weird. And that's the last thing I want to talk about is like where do I go from here really? And like what can I do next? What can I do to facilitate really? I heard that thing get picked up, but I heard it. I heard it. No one heard that. I'm gonna jack up the volume at this point to see if I can pick that up. But anyway, but that's the whole point. Is like I don't I don't know what the next move for the channel is to help like improve things besides setup changes. yes, that's still like we're still talking about that. But ever since the stuff with my dad, we don't really know when that's gonna happen because he was going to help us do that, but now like they don't want him to like overwork himself, and I don't either. So at some point, she's probably just going to have to go through stuff up
Mm-hmm.
there and just start moving stuff to another room or whatever, and then my dad can just come get whatever he wants or whatever. But I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know when we're gonna either you can take off like a couple of days of work or something to do that or whatever. But anyway, that's not really going to help the problem with my channel. Sure, this is one issue. The setup is an issue, but like the main issue is like how to get my channel
Out there.
out there in the algorithm and getting more views on my channel. Because right now I have what like 74,000 subs,
I think so, something
somewhere
like that.
around there, and I don't. Most of my videos don't break like 200 views, which is which that's bad for a channel my size. And I don't know. I don't understand why. I get why my channel's where it is sub wise because of the Dylan Anderson stuff. And to just quickly gloss over that, it was in August, end of August, like I think it was like 2 years ago, something like that.
Something like that.
Whenever Cowabunga collection for Switch came out, the TMNT collection that has like a bunch of TMNT games on. After I why you've never played any of them? Anyway, after I did that video, we were up here and I was on the couch probably with the dog. He was probably on the couch because usually when I get up there, she would get up there with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know why, oh, I'm sure you guys know. My dog died almost a year ago. It's almost been a year. It'll be here in like a week or two, maybe 2 weeks. I don't remember. It was like the 26th of uh, July, right? Something like that. I don't remember when it was. you tell me what it was. I don't remember what was it, right? Somewhere around there. Anyway, so we were out there just hanging out, and then I was checking my YouTube studio or YouTube creator studio, whatever it's called now, and I was checking it, and I noticed my subscription count was going up, and the views on that video were going up, and I was like Steph, something weird is going on with my channel, like,
Yeah, I remember that. Because I thought you had been hacked or something.
yeah, because I was like, what? And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, my views are like going up, and my subscriptions are going up, and she's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. And then I read the comments, and somebody commented like Dylan Anderson sent me here. I'm like, who the hell is Dylan Anderson? So I believe you looked up on TikTok and
Yep.
you said you found. Did you find a TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you did. There was a TikTok, and I found a YouTube short. And do you remember how many views it had?
No. Not off the top of my head.
Vaguely, I remember that YouTube had like 500,000 views or something, and it was basically a short. Just it was called like "He's So Inspiring" or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Talking about me, and then it just like ballooned my channel up to basically where it is now. At one point, I was at 80,000 subscribers. At one point, near the end of like all the hype train and stuff like that. But I think it was like 2 months after it just petered out, and then like my views went back down to like normal for my channel, and I was like, what the hell happened? Like, why did so many people sub to me?
And then unsub.
Then not watch my channel or unsub because I still have like 74,000, which is nuts. You would think I would get like 2 to 3,000 views per video or something like that. Because I looked it up like the metrics. A channel my size should get around 1 to 2,000 views per video. That's what a channel my size should be getting, but I don't. And I've realized why I think that is. And I think I've told you why. If not, you're gonna know what my theory is on that. Like I said, it was a YouTube short that people saw that video and was like, oh, okay, I'll go check the channel out, and checked it out, and then subbed, and then realized I wasn't doing that kind of content, short form content, and they were like, they're not interested in what I'm doing, so they just don't watch my channel. And then when they realize that they're still subbed to me, they unsub because they're like, oh, I don't watch that channel anymore. But the only good thing that happened was that during the hype train of all that, I was able to get remonetized. That's why I'm remonetized. It's because of that. And that first couple like month or two, I made like $300 in those 2 months, which wasn't a lot for like it was big. That's basically like tiddlywinks compared to what actual big YouTubers make. But like for me, that was a big deal because like $300 that would help out if I could do that every 2 weeks or whatever, or like every week. That would be huge. If I could do that now, that would be like insane. But that's why people just stopped watching because I don't do short form content. That's where most of his audience was from. Is that so? That's my issue. Is people look at my channel, see this big channel, when really in reality it shouldn't be as big as it is. It should be at like 12,000 subs, like it was back when the GoFundMe stuff was basically ending. So that's basically the issue, and I really don't know what I can do to like bolster views. And before anybody says like, "Oh, do collaborations, tell bigger YouTubers about it," I have done that. I did that at Too Many Games. I didn't per se like say on my channel because my channel
at that time.
My channel was hacked, so I didn't. My name wasn't there, but I did mention it to Spawn Wave Media and RGT85, and Sean's the only one that said anything directly to me about it. John or Spawn Wave just basically was like, "Oh, cool, whatever," and just like brush it off, which is what I expected to happen because like, hello, he's got his own shit to worry about. Like he don't care what I do. But like Sean, he was like, well, he's like, dude, just do it for fun. If you still have fun doing it, just keep doing it. So that was the word of advice that RGT gave me, is that it's just keep doing it for fun. But at that same token, doing it for fun for 16 years, that's a long time to be doing something for fun. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say like I don't want it to be my job. I consider it my job still. Like it's still my job, but like it's not. I don't bring home the paychecks. I don't bring home like 2 or 3 grand a week or whatever a bigger YouTuber would make in a week. I don't know what John and Sean do in a week. I didn't ask them because it's none of my damn business what they make. But would I ask if I got to know them better? Yeah, if they were comfortable with telling me, yeah, I would want to know just out of curiosity. But I'm just guessing. We'll say like 2 grand a week is probably what a channel of their size probably does.
Yeah.
Because they do it for a living. That's what they do for their job. They do it for a living. So in theory, that would be the way how much I would have to make. Like, let's say my goal, if I had a goal by the end of next year, because I'll probably still be monetized because my channel's it's not doing like crazy numbers, but it's doing better in watch time than it usually does, which is good.
Which is good for you.
For the monetization, because that means I'll keep it for another year. But I want to grow my viewership and my watch time because that in turn gives me dinero for actually like bills and stuff like because I want to help pay the bills and stuff here. Like I want to help pay for repairs on this chair, new batteries, new joystick, new seat, new armrest, new wheels.
The whole 9 yards.
The works. But like I want to do it myself. But eventually, like she's already been talking about want to at least get a new joystick because I do need a new.
Yes.
This one is like falling apart, and new batteries. But new batteries are like super important. But
Yeah, that's first.
what
The new batteries.
really the batteries? Well, I guess it's only lasting like 2 days,
Yeah.
and it says it's dying, but it's really not. It's weird. These batteries last a long time.
Which is good.
When they get close to like not charging anymore, they'll last like a day. So once that happens, then I'll know it's like really close. But the batteries aren't super expensive or nothing. But I just want to be able to pay for my own stuff. That's my whole thing. Like, give you an example. Back when the donuts and stuff was going on, when I made that $300, what did I do with it? I splurged and bought every Halloween movie on 4K with my own money. That to me that felt good because I wasn't like,
I know
hey,
you were excited as
yeah,
fuck.
I was like, holy crap, I can actually buy it without asking my dad about stuff or asking you for money.
Yep. I remember because after you ordered all of it, you're like, Steph, guess what I just bought?
For like $330 or
I was
whatever.
like, what are you talking about? Because I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Because you didn't tell me you had that much money, and you're like, I just bought all these, and I'm like,
With what?
I was like, where the hell did you get that money from?
I was like, people were super chatting and donating during the stream and stuff that I was doing.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. At least you're happy.
So like super chats and stuff. Honestly, I think the direction I want to go with the channel, sometime in the future, is more streaming than actually like recording stuff or like talking point videos. I guess is what you would say. But I still enjoy doing that stuff. But I think most of my revenue would come from super chatting and because people are generous when I'm doing streams and stuff. Even to this day, even though I don't get that many people in my streams, which, like I said, I do want to try to figure out like what the hell I can do to like bolster
get it out
my
there
viewership
more.
because if I can ever get invited to like conventions and stuff, that's my end goal. I want to be invited to too many games so I can thank all of you guys in person and any other gaming convention out there, whether it be California, Oregon, Washington, where all these conventions are. There's so many gaming conventions out there that I would be potential to be invited to if my channel was bigger and my social media was bigger, like my X or even my Facebook. Because Facebook, I do more posting than I do on X. I'm trying to post more on X just to get more engagement out there so people know I'm not like just a bot or whatever, because all I usually tweet out is my videos, but usually I know I've been like actually posting more stuff on there. But that's what I need to do. I need to bolster my views. I probably need to get to 100,000 subs to get a play button, a silver play button. If I ever get to that point, like that'll be nuts to me. If I ever get a silver play button, that'll be nuts to me. You guys thought I bawled my eyes out with the GoFundMe. I will try.
Especially if we do a live when it comes in the mail.
Yeah, man. Oh my god! I can't. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing that. But like, I don't see that happening. But you never know.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm not throwing shade at Dylan Anderson or nothing. Like, I'm glad he did that video because it helped. Get stupid stuff, but like it helped out get the channel remonetized, and it's almost time to get paid out again for monetization, which I told her about that. I'm not gonna say how much, but it's not very much. But you know what? Fine, I'll just say it because it's not like it's $1 billion. It's about $300. That's it, and that's over months of me grinding doing videos, and because of memberships. Memberships go. Just so you guys are clarified, what memberships go towards. When you guys sign up for memberships, which I do want to. What are you doing? Were you yawning or trying to sneeze?
Yawn.
Really? Wow. See, this is what happens. People get bored of my videos and then they click off. That's what happens. You literally just cemented what happens. Anyway, when you guys support me on memberships, that goes towards the AdSense revenue or the YouTube revenue. And when you guys support me on Patreon, that goes directly towards me into the PayPal account that I have tied to it. Why are you looking at me? What are you doing? Whatever. Anyway, so if anybody on my memberships wants to like switch over to Patreon, that would be better because honestly, I don't know what I can do for memberships to like make it worth your guys' while. Unless you guys want me to do like membership only like vlog videos or something like that, like daily vlog videos for members only. If you guys want something like that, let me know. Maybe members only live streams where I chat with you guys. Maybe when I get my new setup, maybe do members only live streams of like a game or whatever for like once a month, and then like throughout the month I'll do other live streams. And with Patreon too, if there's anything you guys want me to do with Patreon specifically, because I know a lot of you guys that are on my Patreon don't really care, that you just want to support me, which I appreciate that. Trust me, we both do, because you're not just supporting me, you're also supporting us, because I have used it for other means other than YouTube. I've actually paid for dinner before the one time my parents were short on money, so it does help out. So yeah, but if you guys have any suggestions for anything YouTube related, Patreon related, membership related, anything like that, be honest. Like if there's something besides the setup, we both
We're
know
working on that.
we know that's an issue. Right now, I'm just more concerned with just my dad and hoping he gets better, because that really freaked the crap out of me when that happened.
You and the old one.
And we were gone when that happened, by the way. We weren't even home. We were at tuning games. But anyway, if you guys have any suggestions, no matter how small, big, whatever, medium it could be, if it's something I can do or she can help me do, or any way you think she can help improve the channel, let us know. Let me know, because if you direct a comment towards her, I can show her the comment or whatever. And the odds are that I'm probably not going to go back to handle game videos ever, because I don't even remember the last time I got a handle game worth filming, other than the Wheel of Fortune game, which wasn't even worth filming. You know, that new one I got?
Oh yeah.
That was like crap. but anyway, so yeah, this video's been going on for 48 minutes. Am I missing anything?
Oh, did you want to explain why you? Are you going to explain why you switched your name?
I basically just did. I'm not doing handle games. My name's Kevin. I'm in a wheelchair. You're rolling around with me. There you go. Rolling with Kevin.
Yep.
I honestly, and to close this out, I wish I would have went with that name first, because my dad, even when I told my dad I was gonna do it, he was like, "Why the hell didn't you just do that at first?" I'm like, I don't know. I didn't freaking think about it at the time, because because what I really wanted to do with YouTube was what I'm doing now, talking point videos. I didn't really want to do handle game videos, but I didn't have this kind of setup. And just so you guys know, this microphone and this webcam were bought with Patreon money. She didn't buy them anything.
Nope.
You guys supporting the channel are why I have an Elgato Wave 3 mic and an Elgato face cam. I kind of want to upgrade that to a 4K face cam, but I don't know why you guys want to see me in 4K. But if you do, I can upgrade it. It's like $200. It's expensive as hell. But this mic was way worth upgrading to. It's better than my audio technical one that the actual microphone you have to use to hold, or use that crappy desktop stand. I really want to have a stand to where it's like right here instead of back here. But when I do that, that's gonna be when all the setup stuff changes because she already has ideas of how to do stuff, so she'll get it all figured out because she knows what I need
Yep.
because we've been together long enough.
Yeah, long
If you,
enough to
if
be
you
able to
guys
help you
don't
with it.
if you guys don't know, we've been married 10 years and we've been together 20, and I've been thinking about doing a separate video about with us just talking about being married for like 10 years because a lot of people might be interested in to hear like how being married to me works or how, like how do we make it work after 20 years of being together or 10 years being married? How, how do we make it work? How do we still have fun? Stuff like that. So if you guys want to hear stories about like how we make 10 years of marriage work, being in the situation we are in, or he's in more because he takes care of me more than I do her, but whatever. My point is that that's always been a video I wanted to do, but I didn't know if you guys would want to see anything like that, or I didn't know if you would want to even talk about
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
stuff like that. But if you guys want to see a video like that, let me know, and the stepping stones video as well. We could because there's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, there's quite a bit we can.
Like the time you ruined my cell phone. You remember that?
That wasn't me. That was one of the kids washing off your hand.
No, it was you.
No.
No, I'm not gonna blame them kids, man. You should have taken my phone out. Damn it. It was like that old black flip phone I had that had the picture of Dollar Jr. on the mini screen. Remember that? It was so cool, man. Why? Why did I end this video like that? I just thought of that. And that made me mad because I missed that phone, man. Now I got this phone. You guys want to see my phone now? I just got a new battery in it too, which is weird. Oh, it's at 25%. Oh, we're gonna be going to Arcade Legacy soon. Yay! So we're gonna go see Jesse and Jesse Jr. His name's not really Jesse Jr. But here's my current phone. Here's the current time too. There you go. You guys get this. Ow! Why did I say ow? I hit my phone. I don't know. Oh god, there's so many stories we can tell you guys. Anyway, so any suggestions, stuff like that, any comments, let me know in the comments below. I might do a live stream later tonight, just talking about about 16 years, just talking about it. But I'm gonna upload this right away. I'm not gonna edit it or edit in the end screen thing that I usually do. Thank you guys for watching. Judge go do Matt One and all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that in this video because it's already way too long. I don't feel like having to sit here for another 2 minutes. But why don't I just shut up and just end the video now? Because I like to talk. So somebody said that in my last video where I talked about the. I want to address that real quick. Somebody said that in the last video I talked about with the Switch 2 banning console thing. No, like, why don't you just get to the point? Because I like to talk. All right, blame my mom. That's where I get it from, right?
Yes.
I like to talk. I can't help it. That's how I am. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this 16-year look at my channel or retrospective, I guess, kind of. But if I can ever find some of those old videos from like way back in the day, I'll save those for like the 20 years thing. Because I'm not. I wanna say this. I don't plan to go anywhere. I don't plan to stop or quit anytime soon, unless like my channel gets hacked or something like that. Somebody just deletes all my stuff, which that happened once. And YouTube, thank God, actually like recovered my channel, and that still blows my mind that YouTube actually like stepped in, and because my channel is a smaller channel, the fact that they were willing to help was crazy to me. So thank you guys for letting me know about that. Who tried to let me know, because I did see the comments, but I did realize, while you guys were telling me that, by the way, so I did know that. But thank you guys for like always having back for the past 16 years, or basically the past 20 years, if you've been with me since the Super Metroid Lover days. Which I swear to God, that's gonna blow my mind if someone is still following me from like
Mm-hmm.
Because my dad asked me that a while ago. He's like, "Do you think anybody followed you from your first channel?" I'm like, "Probably not." But seriously, if you recognize my face or my voice, and you think you were a follower of mine on my original channel, let me know in the comments below, even if you're not now. But if you have supported my channel on Patreon in the past, or present, or even future seeing this video, thank you. It really does help out a lot. Like, you can ask her, like,
A lot.
it really does help out a lot. And it's only $1 a month. I only ask $1 a month.
Especially at times when like they're cutting hours or we can't pick up.
Yeah, like,
So yeah,
it really
it
does help out.
helps.
So if you guys can't, only $1 a month, it really does help out the channel a lot. A lot of you guys do more than $1. You don't have to, but a lot of you do. One of the biggest supporters, I don't care if they don't want to be called out, but Harry Fernandez has been supporting me for a long time. So you're one of the biggest supporters of the channel. Thank you so much for always being there and supporting me. Thanks to Vic Gomez, everyone else has been supporting me. Vic Gomez, I'm actually like connected with on my PS5, so we talk every now and then. So thank you guys to anyone that's supported me past, present, future. It does help out a lot. Like she said, it really does help out. It's only $1 a month. You guys don't have to. I understand. Finances are tough. Things are tough right now. Economy is weird. Tariffs are weird because our president's a weirdo and likes tariffs. I don't get it. I don't know. Whatever. I don't like tariffs. They're dumb, but I get why he's doing it. But he's going about it the wrong way. But anyway, it helps out. Every little bit helps. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And I'll be doing videos probably later this week. But I'm really looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza and beating that game so I can do a video on it. See if you guys, or see if I think it's worth it for you guys. And then we'll go from there. And I got the amiibo too. I'll probably do a video talking about the amiibo if the amiibo's worth the $30. Spoiler, it's probably not. But I like amiibos. My one Donkey Kong amiibo is right here. You guys can't see it, but it's right here. Uh, 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 there it is, right there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this long rambling video of me just talking and her kind of chiming in. But if you guys want to see more videos from us, feel free to subscribe, click the like button, share the video, share the channel link, all that good stuff. Any suggestions, like I said, leave them in the comments or send me an email, send me a message on Twitter, Facebook. Oh, I mean X. My bad. Sorry, Elon. I mean X. Don't come at me, bro. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm finally done. I'll see you guys later. We love you guys. Peace out. You're not allowed to wave. Only I'm allowed to do that. Only I'm allowed to wave.
No.
Yes. Only I'm allowed to wave on this channel. Or Wavy Webster if he's allowed to wave. But see you guys later. That wasn't to you guys. That was to her.